Part two of your book starts talking about the psychology of persuasive writing, getting kind of a core message down and putting some benefits around it. So now you're kind of flipping it and talking. What you're talking to is more, I believe, how you create an email such that it is specific to the intended person who's trying to get it. Is what kind of tips and tricks do you have as it relates to creating some of the persuasive messaging for people?
Okay. So first of all, leave out the part that they're not going to read anyway. So that would
Okay.
be that's really my best tip. And really stay focused on the benefit to them, and stay focused on creating an experience for them. So, for instance, I might write to you something like, you've made a great decision considering blah 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 for your blah blah blah, because what I want to do is really help you to feel safe and smart making a selection. Now, I'm going to have to back that up, but by beginning with a more experiential type of statement, you've made a great decision considering. You can feel confident your attendees will, whatever it is that is my truth, that you can feel confident about. When you can make a statement like that and then very, very quickly back it up, that will give you a stronger email, and it'll differentiate you from your competition. So the other thing is, and you nailed it already, about having an action step, having a clear action step, and not just an action step, but having an action step that they're going to want to take. So if my action step is something procedural for me, there's no motivation for you to take it. For instance, if I say something like, I'll call you next Wednesday to review the details of this proposal, well, there's nothing motivational to me. I can review the details of the proposal by my own self. I don't need to hear your sales pitch. Only if you can flip that and you can say something like, I'll call you next Wednesday to talk about how we can help you, or how your meeting can be the best ever. Now, that gives me a much more persuasive message so that I'll actually take your phone call. Now, one other thing on that. And notice, please, that I said I'll call you next Wednesday. Now, I could have said next or Wednesday morning or Wednesday afternoon, but I no longer recommend that a solicitation call, which is, in this example, what we're doing, say, I'll call you Wednesday at 10. If I'm making a solicitation call, not a conference call, of course, that's something different. You're probably not waiting by the phone with bated breath. Okay,
Hmm.
9:59, that salesperson is going to call now. And you only have 60 seconds to get it right. And here's my truth, I'm not that good. What if I get a call at 5 minutes to 10 and it's someone who's interested in booking me, for instance? What do I do? Get off the phone with them and say, "Oh, sorry, no one's really expecting my call, but I have to
Yeah.
ditch you." And so and if we don't call it exactly 10, then what do? We get on the phone with an apology. "I'm so sorry I'm late." And that's a very weak way to start this
Hmm.
conversation. So instead, I want you to take care of yourself. I want you to give yourself a swath of time in which you can be right. So I prefer to say Wednesday morning or Wednesday afternoon, or even in some instances, just Wednesday, so that people know that you're going to
Hmm.
call. You do call on Wednesday, you show your responsiveness, you build in that you're paying attention to detail, and you're
Hmm.
right. You're not missing it by 60 seconds or whatever.